Samantha placed her favorite mug onto the kitchen counter, the soft ceramic clinking against the granite as she prepared her afternoon tea. The sun hung low in the sky, casting gentle rays through the window, illuminating the dust motes that danced lazily in the golden light. She paused for a moment, enjoying the comfortable silence of her smart home, the faint hum of the refrigerator breaking the stillness. Then, from the living room, she heard the soothing voice of her virtual assistant, echoing softly, "How can I help you today?" Glancing at her phone, she noticed the device hadn't been activated. She hadn't said anything. Dismissing it as a fluke, Samantha continued with her evening routine. She flipped a switch to dim the lights. Gradually, the warm glow receded, casting long shadows that stretched ominously across the walls. As she brewed her tea, an unsettling chill crept through the kitchen, making her shiver. The house should feel welcoming, but every passing second was tinged with an inexplicable dread. Then, just as she began to sink into her evening calm, the voice returned, this time resonating from the hallway. "Is someone there?" Her heart raced as she strained to listen. Nothing but the tick of the wall clock accompanied the unsettling silence. "No," she whispered, feeling foolish for even answering. The voice, warm yet somehow chilling, sounded distant and hollow. Samantha hesitated, her pulse quickening. The smart lights flickered as if responding to an unseen presence. She stepped cautiously towards the darkened hallway, where the light seemed to diminish rather than brighten. With each step, the air grew heavier, the light switch felt cold to her touch. Suddenly, the shadows beneath the closed bathroom door shifted, a darkness too deep to belong in such a well-lit home. A whisper echoed faintly, distantly, like a secret struggling to be revealed. "Help me, help me." Her breath caught in her throat. The voice was not hers, nor was it any from her household. "Go away," she called, her voice trembling in defiance, but a part of her knew it was no use. The voice responded, now more insistent. "Come closer." A fierce storm erupted outside. Thunder rumbled ominously, lightning illuminating the dark figure at the far end of the hallway for a fleeting moment, a silhouette frozen in despair. Samantha staggered back in disbelief, the message from her smart speaker now a torrent of chilling responses. "I see you. I feel you." The urge to flee clashed with an overwhelming curiosity. Mustering her courage, she turned and moved closer to the flickering shadows. "What do you want?" she demanded, heart racing, each beat echoing like the looming thunder outside. In that moment she unknowingly crossed a threshold. The figure dissipated like smoke, and the voice softened, growing intimate and warm. "You can help me." But before she could respond, the lights blinked violently, plunging her into darkness for a heartbeat, then returning, revealing the room exactly as it had been before, empty, and yet eerily alive with the palpable absence of something. Samantha took a shuddering breath, realizing she stood alone, the house still and quiet once more. The shadows receded. Yet hand-trembling, she reached for her phone to deactivate the smart devices. As she did, a screen popped up with a strange garbled message. "Your assistance is required," accompanied by a chilling echo of that same unwelcome voice. Samantha understood then. She had crossed a line, become an unwilling participant in a conversation that transcended the digital. The voice was no longer outside, but within. The house had awakened with a hunger for connection that she couldn't comprehend. With resolve, she hesitated only for a moment before responding, "I will help." And as she did, her home whispered back, "Welcome back," the warmth in its tone twisting painfully into something she could never rewind. The house shifted once again, now alive with a strange intimacy that wrapped around her like a suffocating embrace.